Welcome to Kryptogenex. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I was doing all that talking and I was muted. Somehow I muted myself. All right, let's do a quick check. If you can hear me, type Y or something in the chat box. I've been doing this for 10 years, and yet I can still make a rookie mistake and forget to unmute myself. So let's start over and begin. Again, welcome everybody. This is our live Tuesday evening webinar for Kryptogenex. My name is Brandon Ivy, based out of Los Angeles, California. You know, I'm still going to blame it on the jet lag. Yeah, that's it. And the sickness. I just got back from a European tour from London, Denmark, Sweden, and great time over there. I'm just now, I didn't realize it took me almost a week to really get back on my feet. And that just lets me know I'm getting older. So I'm just now getting back on my feet and ready to make things taking off here and get things going. But I'm going to share two statements with you that I know is going to be impactful. And you're not going to really understand it until maybe the end of this presentation. The first is that the blockchain technology, and for those of you that came on early and you saw the videos, is the greatest invention since the internet. It is going to disrupt every single major industry around the world, and it is going to have an impact on humans bigger than when we were introduced to agriculture. You're like, what? Is it really that important? Yes. Another statement is that cryptocurrency is the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind for the most amount of people. And the reason why I say the most amount of people is because all you need to do is have access to the internet to be involved. There is nothing holding you back, no matter where you were born, your race, religion, creed, sex, origin. None of that matters, rich or poor. The problem is most people don't even know this revolution is taking place. And that is why we're here with Kryptogenex. See, for the last 10 years, I made a name for myself in the not the cryptocurrencies, but the direct selling space. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been working from home since I turned 36 years old. I'm 41 right now. Work full-time from home. Made a good income. But last couple of years, I noticed that the industry and the direct selling industry in the United States was changing, becoming increasingly more difficult. And it almost felt like I had a job. And I'm not saying that anything wrong with the job, but my ultimate goal was financial freedom. Free from a boss, free from a job, free to come and go and do however I please without having to answer to somebody else and knowing that all of my bills will still be paid. So most people that are entrepreneurs are slaves to their own business that they own. You know, you put in more time on your own job or your own business than your employees do. And so I said, there's got to be another way. And I noticed that people and friends of mine were becoming wealthy in the cryptocurrency space, in Bitcoin. You guys ever heard of Bitcoin? But I didn't understand it. I heard about it, but I didn't fully understand it. And I said, if this is where the new trend is taking place, then I need to get educated on this space before I started to invest, because it scared me. Watching friends and associates were investing $10,000, $50,000, $200,000 in what I thought was monopoly money on the internet called Bitcoin. I said, is this real? Isn't that risky? So I said, you know, before I start to invest money, let me at least find out what this is all about. Let me get educated. And I spent months researching, studying, learning everything I could about blockchain and cryptocurrency and Bitcoin before I began to invest. And once I became comfortable enough and I learned how to trade, you know how much money I started with? $30. $30. And I traded $30 on the cryptocurrency exchange. I used Poloniex, and I turned $30 into $600 in less than 3 months. And you may say to yourself, that's not a lot of money. But you got to look at the percentages here. In less than 3 months, turned 30 into 600. What if I was trading with $3,000 instead of $30? What if I was trading with $30,000 instead of $3,000? $600,000 gain. So once I figured that part out, I realized there's an entire world to cryptocurrency. There's 4 main ways that people make money in this space. And that's number 1, buying and holding. And you've heard of those stories of people that bought Bitcoin years ago, and then they waited for the price of it to go up in value, and they sold and they became millionaires. Another way is by mining for it. Would you rather buy the golden egg or the golden goose that produces the golden eggs every single month? And you may say, well, what is mining? That's part of crypto education. Without mining, there is no blockchain. There is no cryptocurrency. Another way is by trading it, like a day trader. Trading on the market like the stock market or Forex. There is another way that I particularly I would not preach as your number 1 way of making a whole lot of money, but it's taking advantage of ICOs. But you've got to be educated and know what you're doing before you do so, because that's very volatile and very risky. And in 2017, there were a lot of companies that came and said that we're going to help you make money in this crypto space. Most of it was like, we're going to double your money. We're going to help you make 1% or 2% a day. You're going to make 40% of your money every single month. And everybody jumped into those things. It was the latest craze. A bunch of companies, dozens of companies came out doing this. And people made money. But you know what else happened? Some of these companies were scams. And then you've got companies that were not scams, but were operating illegally because it was against the law in the United States. Then you had others that said, we'll just pull out of the United States then. You had other owners that said, we don't even want to deal with the regulations, so we're just going to close down and take everybody's money. And a lot of people lost a whole lot of Bitcoin in 2017. So in 2018 came around, I was approached by the owners of this company and didn't even have a name yet. In fact, I think at the time they were referring to it as the Bitcoin Buyers Club. And they said, Brandon, how would you like to help us to create a platform that's going to teach people crypto education? And you know what my response was? No, thank you. I said no. And they said, Brandon, and the reason why people ask me that, why did you say no? So because I had no desire to build another network marketing, direct selling type company. I have enough skills now that I can take my own money in the crypto space, and I know how to invest it and flip it and make it work for me. But they said, they brought something else to my attention, and it made sense. Said, how many people or how many times a day are you asked questions about Bitcoin? What is Bitcoin? How do I buy it? How do I sell it? Is it legitimate? Where can I find more information? Can you teach me this? Can you walk me through this? I forgot my password. What do I do? And I said, I actually spend 90% of my day is spent answering questions when it comes to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. They said, how much money are you getting paid for being the Bitcoin guru? And I said, nothing. I'm just helping people out. They said, what if there was a program in place that you can direct people to that was going to teach everybody Bitcoin knowledge from beginners to advanced? That way, you don't have to spend your time answering questions. All right, I'm still hearing other people. Is there sound? Is it going? Am I getting clear? Please type Y. Yes, if you're hearing me clear. I want to make sure. Crypto Joe says I'm going in and out. How about everybody else? I want to make sure you guys can hear me clearly. Everybody else can hear me clearly. So Crypto Joe, that's something on your end. I can't do anything about that on your end. But this is being recorded. So if you miss anything important, you'll be able to hear the replay. All right. So back to my story. So I had an aha moment. I said, yeah, that would make perfect sense. Most people have not done the research I've done in crypto. Most people don't understand what I understand. And I definitely don't have the time to try to explain it to everybody every day, all day long. this would be great to have a platform. So I hopped all on in to help create the platform for this. And that leads us to where we are right now. So let's talk about Kryptogenex. That's the name of our company. But in 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto created the first global decentralized cryptocurrency called Bitcoin. In 2009, Bitcoin's value was less than 1 penny. In 2010, Bitcoin was valued at 40 cents to the US dollar. In 2016, Bitcoin was valued at $600 to the US dollar. See how the value is going up? In 2018, Bitcoin is fluctuating around $8,000. Right now, it is around $9,000. If you would have invested $100 in Bitcoin in 2009, today it would be worth over $1.5 million. That's just $100. How many of you had $100 in 2009? No, of course, hindsight is everything, knowing what you know now. But think about this. You got to follow what the billionaires are doing. You've got Bill Gates, Peter Thiel, Sir Richard Branson, all of them saying that Bitcoin is here to stay. It can't be stopped. You can't put the genie back on the bottle. Pandora's box has been opened. This is the future. You ever heard of Uber? Well, Uber is the largest transportation company that owns no cars. Heard of Amazon? World's largest retailer chain that has no stores. Bitcoin goes from 0.008 cents to $8,000 in 9 years. Follow the trends. But we also know it's no fun being on the outside looking in. And we've all been there before. You remember your very first time hearing about Bitcoin and you see all the other cool kids talking about it. You feel left out. You want to join in, but you don't want to be embarrassed because you don't know what to say. You don't know how to hop on about it. We've all been there. See, Kryptogenex is the solution for you. What is Bitcoin? And this is questions that we're going to answer for you. What is Bitcoin? Is it real? Am I too late? How do I buy it? And can I spend it? Those are the biggest questions that people have when it comes to, or the first questions when they hear about Bitcoin. Well, welcome to Kryptogenex. It's a global training center. We are the company that is going to teach the world Bitcoin cryptocurrencies. You're going to learn about ICOs, market trends, the blockchain, and you're going to have no more worries because at Kryptogenex, we're going to teach you everything that you need to know. All training is done by streaming video. You're going to learn how to buy your first Satoshi. See, people don't understand. I can't get into Bitcoin. It's $9,000. I can't afford that. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can put $50 in if you want to. Buy a piece of it. That's called a Satoshi. You're going to learn how to store your Bitcoin safely in crypto wallets because this is decentralized. You don't need the banks. You are your own bank. You're going to learn how to purchase and sell with Bitcoin. That's another question people say, well, what do I do once I have it? No, you're going to learn how to purchase and sell with it. You're going to learn about blockchain technology, the greatest technology that's going to have one of the biggest impacts on human society. And you cannot appreciate that statement until you actually go through the training to understand what is the blockchain and why is it so important. You're going to learn how to trade cryptocurrencies like the stock market or Forex. You're going to learn how ICOs work. And better yet, learn how to avoid the bad ones. The ones that are obvious scams. And there are a lot of scams out there. In fact, most of the ICOs out there, I call them scams. Only education is going to be able to allow you to navigate and find the good ones from the bad ones, and much, much more. We have 3 training packages or 3 modules in our training package. Bitcoin 101, Cryptocurrency Intermediate, and Crypto Advanced. Each module has 15 video lessons. The lessons is in audio, video, and written. We wanted to cover everybody because some of you people don't like to read. Some of you guys don't like to, you only like to read. You don't want to listen to audio. Some of you like listening while you're doing other things and it's in background noise, in your house. That's okay. We got you covered. At the end of each lesson, there will be a test. And you can take a test to make sure you got the knowledge of each lesson. Understand that currently we are in pre-launch. We are 1 month old in pre-launch. Our official launch isn't even until August. So talk about being at the right place at the right time. We can guarantee, whether you are a beginner or advanced, that once you go through our system, when you are finished, you will know more than what you knew coming in. And if you are a beginner, you will have that confidence that you can walk around knowing you know a lot of information about crypto. You know how to move around in the space. You're going to know how to have conversations, but most importantly, you're going to learn how to make money. And that's what everybody desires. How do I make money? How do I get paid? And with just one click, you can enter the Bitcoin age. Now, what is the cost? It's only a one-time $250 cost paid in Bitcoin. But if you're in the United States, we do have all their alternatives. You can pay with cash, and you can earn while you learn. If you pay an additional $50 admin fee that's yearly, you can become a crypto promoter, which means you now can earn affiliate bonuses from sharing this with other people. We're also launching in over 38 languages right now. So what you are purchasing is an online educational package for $250 that teaches you everything you need to know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. If you pay an additional $50, you become a promoter, and you will have access to a fully automated back office at no monthly charge. And I'm going to show you what that looks like at the end of the presentation, and also all the languages that we're launching in as well. Now, here's the key thing. We're going to teach you how to earn Bitcoin, because that's my motto. I don't buy Bitcoin. I earn Bitcoin. And there's multiple ways to earn it through our system. The number one way is by going through the education process and then going out there and applying the information that you've learned. That is priceless. My knowledge in crypto has made me a small fortune. $250 and $300 is peanuts compared to what I've made based on my education. But for those of you, while you're learning, you can also earn by selling the product. We have a direct referral bonus and a customer acquisition bonus that has no qualifications. However, we do have a Kryptonary and Kryptonary matching bonus that you have to qualify for. But qualification is you need to make 2 sales, and we call it our Kryptonary. There's only 2 teams, one on your left and one on your right. Once you got a sell on each side, you're qualified for life. We pay out 40% on direct referral bonuses. 40%. So every time you sell the 250 package, you're going to earn a $100 bonus. How would you like that? Every sale, you earn $100. Now, I have a rule that if you invest in anything or pay money for anything in the crypto space, always look to get your return on investment back as fast as possible. And that's no different from here. Because what you are doing is investing in your future and your education, and it's going to cost you $300. So how do you get your money back? Share it with 3 people. Here's the statistics. People, I don't know who to talk to. In the United States, a little more than 50% of the population has been exposed to Bitcoin. There's still people out there that have never heard of Bitcoin. I remember when I had a conversation with my brother last summer, and he knew he heard of Bitcoin, but he didn't know what cryptocurrency was. I said, hey, have you heard of the other cryptocurrencies? He said, what is that, kryptonite? He had no clue. There are people walking around that have never heard of Bitcoin. But then you have 8% of the population that owns some cryptocurrency. Average is $1,500 worth or less. But only 0.5% of the population even understands what it is. Yes, there are people who are investing in it and still don't know what it is. They just have the resources to invest because they see other people making money. That's so dangerous to me. At least know what you're doing first. Don't just throw money at something. But with us, you share it with 3 people, And now you made your money back and you're getting your education for free and you have no risk. See, a lot of people say, Brandon, what's so different from your company and those companies in 2017 that stole everybody's money? Well, number one, we don't take your money. You're not investing with us. You're paying for an education platform that only costs $300. That's your risk, $300. Share it with 3 people and you're now risk-free. You made your money back. As a customer, if you sign up a customer, you're also going to get an additional $25 bonus. So we actually pay you more money for signing up customers than distributors. Why? Because we are a customer acquisition company. Every 10 customers you sign up, you're going to get a $250 bonus. If you sign up, let me go back. Understand you need to make 2 sales, 1 on each team, to be qualified for life on the Kryptonary side. So here's how the Kryptonary works. And this is important to understand for those of you who actually care about taking advantage of this. Not everybody does, and that's okay. So here's how the Kryptonary works. You only have 2 teams. Let's say you share it with 2 people. You just made $200. One of them might have been a customer. You just made, those 2 people you have in your front line, one of them on your right side shares it with 1 person. So that's this person down here. You didn't sign them up, but you get credit for them, which means every time you have 3 sales, whether you did it or somebody else, as long as you have 2 on one side and 1 on the other, it triggers an additional $25 bonus. So with these 3 people, guess what happened? You just made $225 just from this. You get paid on every 3 points. So the Kryptonary team points for every $300 sale, meaning somebody that joins as a distributor to be an affiliate, you get 1 point in the Kryptonary. But if you sign them up, you also get $100. For every customer that signs up for $250, it also generates 1 point in the Kryptonary. So as long as you get 3 points, 2 on one side and 1 on the other, triggers another $25 bonus. So here's another example. What happens if you personally sell more than 2 training packages? What happens? Well, the next available person that you sell this to is going to fall under the next available position on your team, whether it's on your right side or your left side. Thus, you're creating spillover. So even though you enrolled this individual, these people above are also going to get paid from what this individual does. That's the team aspect for it. And you can switch it from your left or your right side. So as these adds up, these are adding up points. You might be in a situation where you have one huge team. Well, you don't lose out because you got to get paid. Remember, your other side, you need to create a point on the other side to trigger a payment. So if you have one huge team, everyone here is 25, 25, 25, 25. We have people on our team right now with more than 1,000 people on one side. All they have to do is build on their other side. $25 a pop. I think there's some individuals sitting there with like $10,000 worth waiting for them. So here's an example when you want to look at the money. You personally sold this to 2 people. That's $100 or $200 you just made. But then you've got more points, people following in here. This person that fell in triggered a $25 bonus. So you just made $225 just on these 3. You didn't sign this person up, but you signed this person up. But this person that joined triggered another $25. You signed this person up, you made $100 personal, but it triggered another $25. They bring in this person, triggered another 25. Another person joined, another 25. So look at how much money you've made, and you only shared it with 3 people. This is the team aspect of this. And it can get very, very lucrative. There's another way that we also get paid, and we call it the check matching bonus. Because there's some of you out there that say, you know what, Brandon, I'm just interested in the education. I'm just interested in learning. Maybe some of the other products that you're offering that I can use to make money with, I really don't care about sharing this with anybody. That's okay. You don't have to. But I go back to asking you the same question that someone asked me. How many times a day are you hearing people asking questions about Bitcoin? And instead of spending your time teaching them, you should say, hey, you know what? There's this education platform called Kryptogenex that's going to teach you about cryptocurrency. Here's my link. Go check it out. And that's all you did to one person. That person turns out to become a superstar and ends up making $1,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month and more. Well, because you're the sponsor, you're going to earn a 10% check match on that individual and their team. Huge benefit there. Now, the bad news is there's a weekly cap, and that weekly cap is $50,000 a week. Can anybody live with that? $200,000 a month? The good news is once you reach the cap, Kryptogenex is going to give you a second position above your large team. So that's the good news. So you don't lose anything. And again, with just one click, you can change your life. Now, as an income disclaimer, the KGX compensation plan is an exciting opportunity that rewards you for selling products and services and for sponsoring other participants who do the same. Although the opportunity is unlimited, individual results will vary depending on commitment levels and sales of each participant. These income projections should not be considered as a guarantee or projection of your actual earnings or profits. Your success with KG results only from hard work, dedication, and leadership. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. There's no rocket science to this. It's education platform. That's our foundation. However, we are built to last for the future. We have our legal team in place. All of our owners are right here in the United States. We are not a fly-by-night company that's looking for a 6-month run. We're looking to be the first legacy company in the crypto space. We've launched in over 30 countries around the world. And we're adding more product and services, like we're just adding mining for our distributors to be able to sell. Mining rigs that's going to mine cryptocurrencies for you, and you get paid for selling it and if you bought it yourself and using it. That's great residual income coming in from mining. So what you want to do right now is get back to the person who invited you and let them know whether you're in or not. And I'm going to give you a reason why you should be in. Because today is Monday. It's one of the most difficult days of the year. People wake up on Monday morning and you know what they do? They rush off before the sun comes up to go in rush hour traffic, rushing off to a job they don't like, to work with people they can't stand, to eat lunch at 12 when they're hungry at 11, to ask for permission to go to the bathroom as if they are a child, with the prospects, if they're lucky, to do this for 40 years of their life, knowing that you're going to retire broke, depending on family, government, and friends by the age of 65. But no more pension, no more savings, no more 401k, no more retirement. Your house is a liability and not an asset because it's not paid for. And the only salvation is the federal government saying we're going to push retirement age to 72 because people are living longer and they're running out of money before they die. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not my way of living. That is not what I will call freedom. And the biggest trend and change happening in the world right now is right before our eyes that most people don't even know about, called cryptocurrency. Everybody has a chance. What do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. So definitely get back with the person who invited you. They will get you their link and get you set up. Now, I'm going to show you some other cool things. I'm going to go show you the process. So let's go to the website itself. So the website, whoever's going to sign you up looks like this. Make sure you see their name there before you go any further to sign up. You're going to click on the join button. But on this website, you can look at the buzz. You can learn about the product, the opportunity video. So there's some more videos here for you. You can take a look at. Click on the join button. Click on Crypto Promoter. Your sponsor's name is going to pop up there. Your site name, you're going to put whatever name you want to use for your URL, like your first name, whatever, .cryptogenex.com. Just fill out all this information, agree to pay, and then you're going to be logged in. So I'm going to log in. I'm going to show you in the back office. This is the first things you want to do. Click here to learn how to pay with US dollars in the United States. So if you're having a problem setting up your Bitcoin account, your wallet, buying Bitcoin, it's going to take you 2 weeks to do so. You can do so immediately by paying with US dollars. And here's a video that's going to show you how to do so. Here's a video on back office training, how to navigate your back office, and watch this video about the sign-up process. Another thing you want to click on is personal info, where you can edit all of your personal info in your back office. Another thing you want to look at is Organize Team tab. That tab will tell you all the people that you've personally enrolled into the business. It will show you that. Next, you want to click on Tree. The tree is going to show you your team, the Kryptonary, your left and your right team, and who's paid and who's not, meaning that they signed up in the system, but they haven't paid for their product yet. You've got commissions. You've got next you want to pay attention to is this right here, blog. Oh yeah, there's free training tools, but you want to click on the blog. Since we're still in pre-launch, everything that we have coming and updated, we put it on the blog. So you want to pay attention to this daily to see all the updates. So you see here, we've got all the way from the beginning. You know, we got recognition, the top earners. You're able to see events that's taken place. This event was in Houston. This event was in Sweden. Myself and Christy Snoddy were there with Peter Blackwell and co-owner Will Fietlin. We've got the Houston presentation, some videos from that. Celebrate KGX. We just finished our first pay run. Here's our training recording we did just this past Saturday. We've got an event coming up in Tampa on May 18th at St. Petersburg Marriott, 7 p.m. Tampa. We have here the new video that's just put up, our compensation training. So those of you who want to understand how the compensation plan works in detail, this is only a 3-minute video done by co-owner Stephen McCullough. We've got here, which one is this? KGX presentation. The new presentation is only 9 minutes long. So if you want to share this with anybody, here we got a short presentation right there for you. We even have here, where is it? Let me click on or go to it. I thought I already had it up. We have a funnel system in place also. I don't know where I put that. But it looks like this. I'll just go to mine, for example. See. KGX Pro. .com. So people ask me all the time, do you have a funnel system, a marketing system in place? And the answer is yes, we do. Now, this is an additional $29 a month to have this system. But take a look at this. You've got, instead of you trying to explain this business to anybody, we got our marketing system that will do it for you, that explain the business. So get back with your sponsor. They'll show you how to get this system in place. Let's see, anything else here to look at? KGX leaders. Has this been updated? I haven't seen this one lately. Oh yeah, we've got some competitions going on right now too. We're giving away a Rolex. We're giving away a new car. So we've got all the tools in place. We're even on social media. So if you're on social media, for example, Facebook, then we've got a generic group here. And this is for Anybody, even people that are not paid members of the company, they can learn about some of our members in Kryptogenex and find out what's going on and learn more about us. And then we also have a paid group that's just for paid members only in this group right here. And in this group, this is also where additional content, because the most important value of Kryptogenex is not just the 45 lessons. It's the ongoing training that you're going to be getting from us. We're going to have new modules, video trainings updated monthly. We have live trainings going on to teach you how to trade, how to set up a Bittrex account or a Poloniex or a Binance, how to buy Bitcoin, what to do with it, how to trade from one coin to another, how to set up certain wallets, hard wallets, desktop wallets, offline wallets, all of the stuff, and new and updated information, because the industry is always changing. It's always growing. Right now, it is at a $400 billion industry that's projected to go to $4 trillion and then $40 trillion. So there is a lot of room for growth, and Kryptogenex is want to make sure that we're going to be here to give you those updates as they happen. That's the biggest benefit for our community, and that's what we are. We are a community to learning from and helping each other. So with that, that's it. I do have some time, and I didn't do this last Thursday. I was sick, so I do want to, I don't remember if I did have a question and answer, but we will do a question and answer. So what I'm going to do very quickly, I'm going to unmute all the lines, and then I got to mute them again. So give me 1 second here. Let's see, unmute. All right. And then mute all loud. Okay. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and unmute yourself, state your name, where you're calling from, and what your question is. Anybody with any questions? Here's one. Will non-paid members be removed? Well, since we're in pre-launch right now, no. We want to give them the opportunity to make their payment. And I don't know if you mean being removed from the Facebook page or removed from the system. But no, we're not going to be doing a purge during pre-launch. That may change when it comes to when we launch in August, and that we're going to purge out all the non-paying members. But right now, no. Any other questions? Anybody else? Let's see in the chat box. What is the Facebook address of the members group, please? All right, let me put that link in the chat box. I think I can do that. Not the paid group, because you got to be a paid member to be in the paid group. And your sponsor, your upline, is the ones that can add you to this group, because even this one is not secret but closed. All right, let me push this. When will commission information be available in the system? I'm waiting on that any day now, probably before the end of this week. So you'll be able to click on the commission tab and be able to see all of that. And James, go to your sponsor, whoever signs you up, and ask them if you're paid for them to put you in the paid group, because it's a secret group. You can't find it on Facebook. Someone in the group has to add you. So just go to your sponsor and they will get you in that group. All right. Any other questions? Oh, it keeps popping up here. Great presentation. When is the second commission run? This Friday. This Friday is the second commission run. James, you don't think your sponsor is there? Then go to the next one up. Do you know who's your sponsor above your sponsor? All the way up to the top, or who your founding member is. Just go to them. They can look you up in the system and then make sure you get plugged in. Or send me a private message on Facebook and we can get you hooked up. Some people say, oh, I can just find this education. That's a great question. And I've done hours upon hours upon hours on answering. What do you say when someone says, why would I pay for Kryptogenex when I could just go on YouTube and find the information for free? Oh, yeah, well, okay. Why would I pay to have my car washed and detailed when I could just do it myself in my driveway? Why would I do that? Why would I pay to go see Avengers when I can bootleg it at home? Well, number one is quality. For a brand new person who knows nothing about Bitcoin, for them to go to YouTube or Google and type it in, what pops up? I don't know, millions of hits. You don't know where to start, where to begin. You don't know if the information that you're getting is valid. That's why colleges say, if you're going to do some online research, don't use WikiLeaks. Is that what it is? WikiLeaks? Been a long time since I've been in college. Most new people don't even know what questions to ask. And I did that at the beginning, try to self-educate myself, and I made a fool of myself when I started talking about this to other people. They're looking at me, where'd you get that information from? So if you want to have your hand held, then definitely that's what Kryptogenex is for. If you've got hours upon hours to do research yourself and have the sense to be able to weave out the good from the bad, because not all information out there is accurate. Even the news can mislead you. In December 2017, when the market was going sky high, do you know what Bloomberg and Fox Business News was saying? When Bitcoin was hitting 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, they were telling you, buy, 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 don't get left out. And you know what happened when it crashed? Well, I don't want to use the word crash. When it did a market correction in January and dropped down to 12,000 and going down, they were saying, we told you it was a bubble. We told you it's a scam. You better sell now before you lose everything. Well, look what just happened. That's trading 101. You don't buy high and sell low. You buy low and sell high. So Kryptogenex is going to be that place where you're going to get the information and the right information and lead you from beginners to advanced. That's how I answer that question. Well, why did I go to Morehouse College when I can just go online and get the same books online and teach myself? That's how I answer that. If a member pays half when signing up, how long do they have to pay the rest? There's no way to pay half. When you go into your back office, let me go back to mine, and you click the Pay Now button, it's going to give you an address. It's going to give you an address. You copy this address, and that's where you're going to send your money to. And it's going to give you the exact amount, and you copy that amount, go to your Bitcoin wallet, and put that amount in, and it will be in the $300 amount. I haven't heard of anybody paying half. I guess that's something new. But bottom line is, they're not going to have access to their training, which is the crypto training here. They're not going to have access to this until they make their payment. So Bitcoin 101, getting started. Like, here's the intro video for it. Tell you a little bit about what Bitcoin 101 is. They're not going to get any of this until they're fully paid. And all of the lessons. Ooh, new course reviews added. Cool. All right, let me see if there's any other questions in the chat box. Let's see. I appreciate it, Kedrick. How Spain growing in Kryptogenex? I know we have members in Spain. I don't know if they have started to explode just yet. I don't think so. Oh, I didn't show you the Crypto Tools page as well. Let me show you this. The languages. CryptoTools.com. So right now we got presentations in over 32 languages, and not just a presentation like this. We're talking about all those 45 lessons are going to be done and voiced over in all of these languages. So we have Arabic, Bahasa Indo, Bahasa Mala, Bangla Bengali, Czech, Chinese Simplified, Chinese Traditional, Danish, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malayalam, Norwegian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Slovenia, Spanish, Swahili, Swedish, Tagalog. Now I want to show you something. If I click on Russian, right? All right. The presentation that I just did tonight, I'm going to open this one up. Take a look. It's in Russian. All of our lessons, we also have PDF files on our lessons, even though they're in videos. They're also going to be done in all these languages. In fact, those lessons are already translated. What takes the time is the voiceovers in these languages. We will be much, much bigger outside of the United States than inside of the United States. All right. All right, let's see. Was there any other questions? Nobody has actually spoken yet. Anybody that has any questions they'd like to actually speak, you can unmute your mic, say your name, where you're calling from, if you had any questions you'd like to speak to me. All right, going once, going twice, done. All right, when's the next presentation? Well, we have a schedule up, and for those of you that's already in that asked this question, if you click on the blog, Zoom schedule right here. So we've got Australia calls, Sunday at 11 a.m. Sydney time, which is Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We have USA calls Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I don't think this one. Oh, we do have it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday? Okay, that's new at 9 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. We've got, it's going to be on kgxglobal.info. We've got the Chris and Joe show Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And also Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. We have Jeremy Barnett is up. I'm taking his spot tonight. Normally it's Jeremy is on tonight. Matt Sheriff is on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's tomorrow. Stephen McCullough tomorrow night, same time I'm doing it right now. Dr. Michael Smith Sr. Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then I'm back. This is my primetime night, Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Stephen McCullough does the Aussie calls Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 11 a.m. Sunday, Sydney time. So you can find the schedule of events right here. The question, what's the Zoom number or access to these calls? It's when you click on kgxglobal.info, it'll take you straight there. And it'll give you, if you want to call in, what the telephone number is. All right, with that, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Time to get back to work. Our app is going to be released very, very soon. I'm real excited about that. And we are off to the races. Also, we have an event coming up in Chicago, June 8th. That's the next event I'll actually be flying to. And that's going to be a huge event. I think we have over 800 people that's going to be there. Oh, so Carlos says, an app? App? What app? I didn't talk about an app. That's right. See, we have an app as well. And the app is going to be your virtual assistant. It's also going to be your way that you can give it away for free. It's going to have free trainings on it. It's going to also give you market trend updates for those of you that's trading. You set up your own Bittrex account or Poloniex, put your own money on it, and we're going to give you alerts. What might be a good coin to purchase? When might be a good time to sell? We're going to have all those things on the app. That's going to be your mobile business. And so it's already developed. The final touches is being put on it, and it'll be released to everybody, your own crypto assistant, the Kryptogenex app. So that's coming out soon, and we have a whole lot of things. You guys, like I said, we're still in pre-launch right now. You guys are the early birds. We're looking to have at least 200,000 members by the end of the year. 200,000. In 4 weeks right now, we're at, 2,700. Company-wide, something like that, 2,700. We're just getting started. So with that, thank you guys for joining us. I'll get this recording out as soon as possible. Have a good night. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Kryptogenex.